Hey, how you doing? Welcome to A Liberty 97. I'm Liberty. Hey, how you doing? I hope all is well. I hope everything, this reading is everything that you need to hear. I hope it brings you the clarity and the peace that you need right now. And I hope that you enjoy your 20-minute general reading. Since you are new here, hit the subscribe button so you'll be alerted when I post readings for fire signs, Sagittarius, gang in this thing. You know, I'm an Aries, but we all in the same family. Fire. Woo. But would you be the archer, the motherfucking archer? Let's see. So people got to stop underestimating the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius are just not to be played with, period. I don't think no fire sign is meant to be played with, but it's something about a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius is like, you ain't gonna run me, you ain't gonna tell me what to do. So let's get started. Spirit, please, and thank you for the Sagittarius. The collective. What messages does she need to hear right now? The collective, the Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. My mama's Sagittarius. My moon is in Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. So, let's see. Alright, I start jumping. So some things could definitely be coming to you. Some good things could be coming to you, but I feel as if you are kind of focusing on it from a dark place or a negative place where you are losing faith in what you are manifesting. Just know that some big changes are headed your way. Some opportunities that you just aren't going to be able to pass up. Don't go into things in a rash or impulsive behavior where you are being the Sagittarius that you are and not listening to your intuition. So please do moving forward. You can have some changes happening or some big changes need to happen with your hastiness, like the way you react or the way you move, like quick-witted with not really thinking before you move, just moving and fuck it. You said Sagittarius deal with the consequences later. I'm going to do it right now though. I deal with whatever that comes with it. So that's what you need to change from. Big opportunities more opportunities will be able to come in where you'll be able to see some type of moment, arrival, departure. You could be traveling soon. I feel like you have that I get what I want attitude, but moving forward, be more assertive and a more decisive person and stop acting off of a quick wit and kind of think before you react. And because you're not listening to your intuition and you're acting off biased energy, and then once it doesn't fall in your favor or you work in your favor, then you lose emotional control. You could definitely be feeling as if some things are kind of burdening you. Problems that you just can't get, overcome, or things and people, kind of like burdens that you just feel like you can't overcome. Feeling almost putting off an energy like this can't be for me. This can't be me. This can't be the way it's supposed to be happening for me. Especially when it comes to certain things like love or things that you put your heart into, I feel like you're kind of blinded to, you know, kind of blinded to, you know, your own boundaries, or, you know, someone with a fragile sense of identity and poor personal boundaries, unrequited love, illusions, escapism, lies, someone with fragile sense of identity and poor burdens. Like, so, let me get comfortable. What I'm picking up here is you have been stuck in this place, or you have been in this place of confusion, and it's almost caused you to become a little embedded in it, where you become more like expecting the worst, like the worst of the worst. I definitely feel like this is what you need to come out of. You need to come out of thinking that the worst is going to happen, or the worst is just the worst. Unexpected changes, financial disaster, bankrupts, and huge losses. If you're dealing with anything money wise, or if you've invested in something and you feel like if it's not gonna work, it's not, because you keep thinking that it's not. And you need to change your way of thinking when it comes to your life, your manifestations, and what you've been praying and what you want to create. This is a root issue. Well, you know, it stems off of survival. Excuse me, slow it down so I can give it out now. It stems off of survival, and you've been stuck in this energy where you almost want to put your eggs in the basket, and then you don't do it because you get scared, like you're not going to be able to sustain, or you're not going to be able to afford it. But that's where that lack of faith come in, and lack of emotional control, because when you get to these places, you kind of get all over the place. Especially in situations pertaining to love as well. My personal value system lead me to love. So what are you settling for? What are you standing for? What are you standing on? What type of boundaries are you setting when it comes to love, so a motherfucker know not to play with who? You, the Sagittarius. I feel like someone could have been sneaking and geeking because, and you feel like this has happened. Someone could have been sneaking and cheating, or someone could have stole from you. Someone could have lied to you. Whatever you're feeling is what you've been thinking. So if you're always thinking that, you know, anyone that you're connected to love-wise, especially partnership or a relationship, or someone that you have a real strong sexual connection with, if you're always feeling as if they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing when connected with you, then that's exactly what you're going to get. You have to kind of escape that feeling of thinking that this is what somebody doing to me, or even with your friends feeling as if they're not a genuine or a true friend. And if you feel that type of way about people in your life, then you need to release yourself from those energies. I feel like you definitely need to be a little more patient with yourself and the way things are happening, especially if you've invested into a business. You put a lot of detail into it, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to start off slow, but trust me, I feel like it's going to pick up. Even when it comes to, you know, a new job, something that you have been putting into, or you could be wanting to go back to school and get your master's, or you could be ready to commit to a serious job. You could have got a trade, wanting to start and branch off on your own. Just trust your gut. You having a hard time trusting your gut and getting out of this survival energy. You need to get you some rest so you can kind of reset, because the more you try to keep going at it without you know, taking that break that you need, the worst is where you're gonna feel like it's not gonna work, or you're gonna get bad anxiety, you're gonna get stressed, feeling overwhelmed, kind of not feeling like you can't do what you need to do. So right now, the only thing that you need to focus, you need to make sure you're getting some rest. Right now, even if you don't have the time, make the time for you. See, this vibrancy card leads me to believe that you are a boss. More so leads me to believe that when you are in a good place, that you vibrate from a high frequency. And I feel like you know these things. So pay attention to like black cats and stuff. These things, they could be your spirit animal. They're coming around you to give you that boost of energy that you could need to kind of boost your vibe or your frequency back up to that high frequency energy. I feel like when you are in that place, you are a loyal, generous, and confident person. Because that's you, that's your energy with the Queen of Wands. Wands represent fire. Sagittarius, hint Sagittarius. It's time to kind of escape from the betrayal, from past betrayal and hurts. Even past hardships where you could have lost and you slowly but surely coming back. It's time for you to like pull it together. Some things are definitely happening for you. Some things could be definitely coming into fruition. You planted some seeds, and this universe wants to provide. It wants to like flourish you or give you your harvest, but you have to be patient with the things that you've invested in. Like right with that, you know it's coming, you feel it's coming, but you don't trust that it's coming. Like, this is where the imbalance comes in. That's why you could definitely be feeling offbeat or feeling off, where you feel as if everything I'm hitting into, it's like it's not coming, but it's almost like, how do you receive those things with no, like lack of faith? What is here for the Sagittarius? And then the vulnerability and self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem, low lack of confidence, feeling inadequate. Strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. So you have to be like, stop beating yourself up about things especially things that you can't control. Even in a marriage or even in a commitment. Especially if you are, want to get married, or if you want see yourself marrying this someone. Overall stability, security, you're happy ever after, your dreams coming true. You got to believe in them so they can come to you with effortlessly. See, the Queen of Wands, it says that thoughts dominate feelings. So you're letting your thoughts overpower your vision, and it's kind of throwing you off balance because you're starting to see these things coming to the frontier, and it's all because this is what you're creating. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So if you can change your perspective on the way things are supposed to flow to you, and feel that God is not not thinking about you. God is hear you. He ain't forgot about you. It's not like he ignoring you. But sometimes God don't want to bless you until you can learn to appreciate what he's took you through to receive these blessings. So the lessons are definitely something that you need to pay attention to so you won't go through the same things over and over again. So now is the time for you to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and needs. You've been through whatever type of loss, whatever type of hardship, and you can push forward. You definitely did. It's time for you to stand your ground and kind of release things that are making you feel fatigued. The ball is in your corner, even if you feel like you don't have no fight left in you. A peaceful resolution is headed your way. Moving on, compromise, communication, and the end to some form of conflict that you could be going through. There could be some type of pain or heartbreak, feeling lonely. You could be separated from someone, and it causes you a little depression. You definitely will reconcile with someone, but it's gonna happen in time. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna happen in time. Make sure you're doing the things, like working on all the things that you need to work on. So moving forward, the good can come in, and those new beginnings can come in. The new love, the happiness, the joy. I don't know if you're trying to get pregnant. Those things can come. It's like I told you, it's your world. You create your own reality. What I've been working for is already done. So as long as you believe that, then you'll start to see that. Like me, I want to move. I done already start packing my shit because it's coming. You feel me? So as long as you see it, as long as you can believe it, it'll happen for you. That's how you speak your that's how you speak into the universe by telling the universe, I want to be a millionaire. I want me a house paid for because I'm a millionaire. I can pay for my house. When you speak those type of positive things into the universe provides because you're speaking those things over your life. If you're speaking negativity over your life, what you think you're going to get? Okay. So watch what you say. Your thoughts are powerful. And I'm not sure if you, it's almost like I can't get my words out. So it's almost like your energy is giving, I got so much to say, but I don't know how to say it. So whatever the case may be, speak your truth. Say what the fuck you got to say, sis. Say what's on your mind and mean it. Because your third eye is definitely blocked. I feel like your third eye is open, but you allow like a cloud to kind of trample in front of it. Because it's almost like you don't want to admit it or see it. But it does this, and it's going to get worse now. I promise you. You got to work on you. So let's give the collective some guidance messages for you. I knew this was going to fall out. Like how you have to shed those old layers of skin because you're going to self-sabotage every time. You see things for what they are, but you don't want to listen to it. And that's where the misusing of the intuition comes in. I feel like you kind of stuck in this place, kind of rooted, And it's blocking your light and you can't shine. And it's almost like you're resisting. It's time for it's time for you to off your ass and on your feet, since that change is coming. And so I told you, so your harvest can flow in. The universe want to give you what you've been planting into, but as long as you play victim, shame, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna get it. It's gonna make you feel more rageful. It's gonna make you more angry, where that your beautiful soul is being tarnished. Everything that you've touched is supposed to turn into gold. But as long as you carry this low frequency energy, it's not gonna come. See, your blessings are there. Everything is there. But you have to see this awakening for what it is. This rebirth. You're a free-spirited individual and you need to be just that, who you are. It's time to release control, sis. All right, because I can keep going. Let me stop. And I thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.